Hi, my name is Ryan Sloan, and I want to welcome you to this pre-NAMM special edition of the Gear Cage because some of our friends at SSL decided to jump the gun and announce their new audio interface line just a little bit early. So no worries, it's better to get it out to you as soon as possible anyway. So the new audio interface line from SSL includes the new 2 and the SSL2 Plus. They're both small format audio interfaces with a few inputs, a few outputs. I want to go over the big takeaways from this one because I believe this is going to be one of the biggest selling interfaces of 2020. This is a very, very big deal. Now, let's jump back just a second. We don't often think of SSL as an audio interface company. Now, a lot of us know about their consoles. Those are kind of ubiquitous in high-end studios around the world. So they kind of know what they're doing from an analog electronics standpoint. Some of you might not know that they also sell converters. In fact, that's a popular line from SSL as well. So if you marry kind of the analog side with the digital side, you basically have an interface at that point. So they come to market with these new interfaces, and the number one wow factor with these is the sound quality. And clearly they didn't want to break into this market if they didn't have a product that sounded noticeably different and better than other offerings in the market at the given price point. And that leads us right into the price. What is it? $229 for the SSL2 and $279 for the 2 Plus. Phenomenal price points. I couldn't believe it because they did go over the specs. They did let us hear some audio examples before we got the price, and I was honestly expecting $500 to $700. So one of my colleagues did get a unit ahead of the announcement and release here, so I'm actually going to put one of those tracks at the end of this video so you can listen to it in its entirety. It was just his vocal part through a microphone and an acoustic guitar into the interface using the 4K mode. Speaking of 4K mode, what is that? So as you can imagine, that is basically a feature that's trying to give you the sound of one of the SSL 4K consoles. And it does this in two specific ways. One, it has this nice air EQ bump that it gives on the high frequency side that just gives you that analog console air that you're used to hearing out of one of their consoles. So when you engage the button, it's doing that. But it's also doing something similar to what Avid's Heat's doing, which is like a harmonic saturation or pleasant distortion that just makes things sound more cohesive, especially as you do more tracks. I found, that's what gives consoles their great sound, that harmonic saturation. So that's one of the big features on this one. As far as preamps go, it can actually drive an SM7B without a cloud lifter or something like that on the front end. So you have a ton of very clean, very quiet gain. And again, the converter on the output is pristine as well. So all in all, my only gripe with this, as I picked up the chassis, it didn't feel extremely tough to me. It didn't feel like it wouldn't hold up well or last, but when you pick up an Apollo Twin or even a Focusrite Scarlett interface, it just feels a little more solid in your hands. But again, we're not throwing these things like Frisbees. They typically live their life out sitting on a desk. So I think you'll be great with it. Do listen to the track and let us know if you have any questions in the comments, and we'll be happy to help. My name is Ryan Sloan. Thanks for watching.
Well, I'm never gonna be like Brad, but I'm gonna do my best for you. So ain't a drug here on earth or heaven can that'll get me as high as when I am. Well, I know that you've been in love to, but I ain't been this sure. Dark was the water till you made it pure for me to drink from. Well, I think I may have found it, what all the fools were searching for. They thought it was gold. They did not know. Well, I fear a day is soon to come that'll take us away from the lives we've known. Well, I'm sure glad I won't be alone, and I'll be near home. And I think I finally found it, what all the prophets proclaim. It wasn't fortune nor fame, but it was a lace